Hello, hi achievers. Welcome to this first series on mastering high value closing. High value closing is basically an art, and the first step in that is adequate preparation. You just cannot go into a client saying, I am ready, and then say, what's the problem, and then you talk and talk and talk. That's not acceptable at all. Before you meet the client, it is very imperative and it is given that you research adequately as much as possible you can from your side, find out what systems they have, and try to see if you have any pain points which you can already uncover before you meet the client. Of course, high value closing, the client will tell the problem, but you should also have a quite background as to where it can lead to, or at least if you have some background as to what he's going to talk about, you can already suggest a quick win by the end of the meeting. The objective of this particular thing is that you are prepared so that you can demonstrate value during the meeting or at the end of the meeting something so that that will cultivate trust. Of course, there is already some trust because you are sitting together for a meeting that is there. I'll give another example to illustrate like what research is. I'm sure all of you would have seen the serial Suits, where it's about a firm of lawyers, but the basic thing is they close. They close the problem before they even go to the court. They come out with an arrangement so that it doesn't go through a extended litigation process. It is run through for 9 seasons, and most of the serials will have an out of court settlement. Why does that happen? In that firm, Avi Specter, he is supposed to be the greatest closer. He has a very good paralegal person. She has about 5 years of experience. She does extensive research on their clients, past, present, prospects, everything, and it is nicely evaluated. The associates distill the findings and they give it to the lead closer. So when he goes to any meeting, he is forewarned completely. This is an example of how preparation happens for an attorney's firm research. This happens for everything. Let me give an example for retail in another context. If you are going to sign up with a retail client, you will also have to understand what are the top metrics they are typically use from their side. What are the systems generally they are very familiar with? It could be POS, it could be Tally or something else, and you should have a high level understanding of what the system is. That's important because if the client says that yes, I am, this is my problem, that is my problem, I use a system. If you are not familiar to some extent, your meeting may not be fulfilling. One more point on the preparation is try to uncover why this particular entrepreneur is having a problem. Find the why of why is he doing the business. That's very very important. If it is just like I just want to make money, I want to work of 10 years and lease, that's not a very great aim. You try to find out the why and find out whether it synchronizes with your why. For example, if you have got a very deep committed belief that you really want to help the entrepreneur and the entrepreneur has got a similar vibe with him, yes, he wants to make a difference to the people, then you will get along. There is a beautiful symbiosis and you will crack the deal. But if it is otherwise, you may or you may not. But try to find out the why of why is he doing the business. Try to do that. You can also ask him in the meeting, but before going to the meeting, uncover that why. That will help you a lot. Thank you. That's all for the first session of preparation for mastering high value closing. Thank you.